issue that you're discussing.
Senator Heller.
And thanks for holding this hearing. This is good. This is really what we need across this country. But in Nevada, obviously, I get the same phone calls that the other senators are getting. And I certainly do appreciate Senator Tester's remarks. I'm glad he's across the way. We have a tendency of marching, looking down the same road here. And he made a comment that I want you to clarify that perhaps I don't understand, and that's in your testimony that you stated that by law the VA must wait 60 days. By law.
Yes, Senator.
It's not part of your manual, it is by law.
Yes, Senator. And then if I ask 60 days later and I do not get it, I must wait another 30 days.
By law.
By law.
Okay, so you have a claim, and you call the VA's office or you fax them, whatever it may be. You set that in a file for 60 days. You don't do anything with it. You just wait for 60 days. And if you don't get a response, then you respond after 60 days, and then you must wait another 30 days.
So, Senator, it's not that I don't do anything with it. We do many things with the claim besides that. We will continue to gather other evidence from perhaps your private medical doctor, our veterans. We ask, we bring in private medical evidence from them. We will get that. We will get our medical records. If a veteran is already seeing a VHA doctor, we'll pull that in. Okay. We'll continue to try to do everything we can to get that claim further down the process, but then we will, on occasion, more than one occasion, hit a brick wall.
Let me move in a different direction with a similar question, and that has to do with the GAO report. And tell me if this is accurate. When obtaining Social Security Administration records, VBA's policy manual instructs claims staff to fax a request for medical information and wait 60 working days to follow up if SSA does not reply. Then staff faxes a follow-up request and then waits another 30 days. Is that part of your manual, or is that also by law?
It's also by law, but it's no longer an issue because now Social Security and IRS are giving us weekly data. We have made agreements and are actually already seeing the flow of that information. I'm very appreciative to our Social Security and our IRS partners in that effort.
Okay, so that's solved.
It is solved.
I was going to say, because that would make it about 25% more efficient, 25 to 35% more efficient if we could take those filings and at least make a phone call. I mean, my staff, we get a number of cases, and we get 2,500 cases a year, and we work with the same agencies you work with, and if we don't get an answer in 5 days, we pick up the phone and say, hey, where's our answer? We don't wait 60 days, we don't wait 30 days, but of course, by law, we're not limited to those delays. Let me ask you another question, and certainly do appreciate the good hard work of the VA. My father's a veteran, turns 80 this year. He's received some real good service from the VA, the hospital in Reno, and I certainly have nothing but praise for these hardworking individuals. I've been to, though, the VA claims office in Reno, and as I mentioned earlier in my comments, that we're some 10,000 claims behind. And over the last 5 years, I've consistently asked them, what do you need? What do you need? Do you need more individuals? Do you need more resources, bodies? What is it going to take to fix this backlog? And they've consistently told me we're going to solve this without additional resources or without new bodies. And I had it here a second ago, but according to the GAO report, it said, according to the VBA officials, staff shortages represents a primary reason for backlog. So I guess I just asked the question again, and I think you've touched on this, but maybe you can reiterate, what is the issue? Do you need more individuals, personnel, in order to fix this backlog?
So Senator, thank you for your question, and I've been to the Reno office as well, and it's a terrific group of people out there working on behalf of Nevada veterans. What I will say is the demand has risen, and I will go back to saying we have done 1 million claims a year. These hard-working folks out there want to do what's right for veterans, want to do what's right for their family members. They're not only doing 1 million rating claims, they're doing 1 million non-rating claims. They're not only doing that, they're doing 500,000 pension claims in the same year. They're doing 4.7 million medical issues a year. They are producing at record levels on behalf of our veterans. But the demand is coming in at record levels. The only way to go after this the only way is to fundamentally reinvent ourselves, which is what we're doing in this transformation effort. You get to that many transactions in a year, you have got to have the benefit of some automation, some rules-based capability, all of which we have built now and are continuing to add functionality every 8 to 10 weeks to get some of those rules and automation built into the system, to take some of the load of a person manually doing this much paper out of the system, to create that oxygen in the system so that the men and women, the 20,000 employees I have across the nation who get up every single morning dedicated and committed to this mission have an opportunity to really meet the needs of our veterans and their family members and survivors as they truly wish to do.
Thank you, General. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Senator Heller. Senator